Have you ever heard the story of the angel who stopped Abraham's knife? It's found in the second chapter of Genesis, verses 9 to 12. It says that Abraham raised a knife to sacrifice his son Isaac. But just before the knife fell, an angel called from heaven, "Do not lay a hand on the boy or do anything at all to him. For now I know that you are God-fearing, since you have not withheld your son, your only one, from me." And Abraham looked up, and there was a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. So he went over and took the ram, offered him up for a burnt offering instead of his son. Have you ever heard this story before? I heard it when I was a kid. And what's amazing is that sometimes the miracle happens right at the last second. You know, Abraham was willing to sacrifice his son because he trusted God. But at the very last moment, an angel comes and says, "Don't do it. Don't kill your son." And Abraham was obedient. He stopped his hand. He didn't kill his son. You know, sometimes we think that if we're going to have a miracle, it's going to happen like a bolt out of the blue. Something's going to come from nowhere and change everything. But sometimes the miracle is that the thing that you're afraid of doesn't happen. You know, sometimes the miracle is that the negative doesn't come to pass. And that's what happened here. I'm so thankful that God is in the business of giving second chances, that He gives us a second chance to get it right, that He gives us a second chance to choose life, to choose holiness, to choose godliness, to choose faith. You know, Abraham was ready to kill his son. He had the knife, he had done the binding, they had walked the 3 days to the mountain, and he was about to sacrifice his son. And I'm sure that Isaac was looking at his father and saying, "Dad, I've never seen you angry like this. What's going on?" And Abraham said, "Don't ask me questions, son. Just do what I say." And Isaac did. And I'm sure that Isaac was wondering, is this the end? Is this how it ends? But it didn't end. It didn't end because an angel came and stopped Abraham's knife. And I'm so thankful that when we come to God, when we bring our sin to Him, when we bring our shortcomings to Him, when we bring our doubts to Him, when we bring our fears to Him, that He doesn't cut us off. He doesn't say, "You know what? I'm going to cut you off because you've sinned against me. I'm going to cut you off because you've doubted me. I'm going to cut you off because you're afraid." No, He doesn't cut us off. He gives us another chance. Sacrifice was made. Abraham was obedient, and God accepted it. And because of that, the world has been blessed. We can trust God because of Abraham's obedience. So if you're struggling with something today, hang on to hope. Hang on to faith. Know that the God who raised Abraham's knife is the God who can fix your situation. He can fix your marriage. He can fix your finances. He can fix your future. He can fix your past. Nothing is too hard for God. No situation is hopeless. There is always, always, always a way out.